So, Fortebraccios, first thing you need to know, you never use them in a block formation. It's too tight. Any hero that jumps on it will disrupt the whole unit and they will stop bracing. That's why we don't use it ever. Never, ever, ever. The only two ways to use it is in very wide areas on F1 in a super dispersed formation, or in siege maps, streets, or anywhere else where you have more tight areas. You use them in F2, but you need to know that the instant brace is bugged. To mitigate that, we press V and then we press brace. If we do that, then 99% of the time it will work and not bug. Because if you don't press V before you press brace, they will, a lot of the times, they will continue to move to the location previously that you input and not brace, and the cavalry will just walk over it. So even we're using F2 line formation, we don't really use them still stacked like that, because it's still pretty stacked. If anyone goes here, they will still get at least 2/3 of the unit and unbrace it, so it will be unfunctional. So what we want to do when we follow our front line is we gather them in F2, we go with X, we follow with X, we press V, and we press brace all the time, like that. They still stay in this wideness of area and still give their maximum value, because they're not too spread out, but they're spread out enough, not to the sides but forward and back, to avoid any potential heroes that would like to disrupt the brace for the upcoming cavalry. Again, we were following the front line, X, V, brace, and you cannot make a mistake here or they will bug out and not instant brace. Always before pressing the brace you need to press V. That will fix the bug and also spread them like that, which will reduce the vulnerability to incoming hero crowd control. Another reason why you want to use your Fortebraccio like that is not just to mitigate the bug, but also because bracing them like that allows the first view to be the wall for the others. So imagine if someone charges the first row, they will be damaged, knocked down, while the ones behind it will still be braced and functionable. Instead, if we hold it like this, which is a mistake, all of them will be fucked and the brace will be unfunctionable. Now then, doctrines. Pike defense doctrine, reduce damage while braced from cavalry, mandatory. Then brace damage, no brainer. Epic polearm, breakthrough, and I choose Epic polearm 4 instead. The reason why we don't really use stun doctrine, Pike stun doctrine, or any special other anti-cavalry doctrines that increases damage to cavalry, is because, especially with this one, they already have enough damage to cavalry. That is not the problem. The damage to cavalry they do is not the problem. And because there is so many crowd control immunity these days, stun doctrine won't really perform as you expect, especially that even if a lot of the times even if the units don't have crowd control immunity, their abilities will allow them to exit the stun and apply the ability. That's why instead of this, what we use is like breakthrough or just flat damage that will apply to infantry and cavalry to increase their minimum damage done instead of just focusing to more damage to cavalry or just basic stun that they don't really need because they have it enough already.